Okay, so I'm now recording. So I want to thank you all for joining me today, for showing up, so that I can share the tools that have really helped me. And, I'm sharing with the hope that you can also apply and benefit from them as well. So thank you for allowing me to share my passion with so much enthusiasm, because there is an audience as well. Awesome. So I can see you having lunch there, Andrew. Love it. Alrighty. So yes, I wanted to share 4 tools. Okay, so 4 tools, or in a way, I'm going to share it in a sequential order as well, because what these tools can do is really shift how you feel and your mental state as well. So maybe, you've woken up and you're feeling a certain state of emotion that may not be serving. This could be maybe you're feeling anxious, right? Or you could be feeling a little sad, or perhaps helpless, or you're just feeling bored and you're just like, I can't be bothered doing anything, right? And so these tools are designed, as you work through each one, it will help shift your emotional and mental state to one that is more serving, that is more uplifting, inspiring, and empowering. Okay, so I hope that sounds interesting for you and that you're curious to learn. So the first step, or the first tool that I'd like to share, is pressure points. So pressure point releases. These are acupressure points that when you press into, it helps you release any emotions or stress in your body. Okay? Sometimes we just wake up and we're feeling tense, right? We're having certain emotions that we're stuck with, and it just feels like baggage, and you just feel heavy. Okay? So the first acupressure point I want to share is this point between the thumb and the index finger. So the base of the thumb and index finger, that fleshy point there. So you can go ahead and join me in this pressure point release. Oh, and just so you know, you can pin my image as well. If my image is too small for you, you can enlarge in it. Just make sure I do that for the recording as well. Awesome. Yep. So it's this fleshy part where you're just massaging into. It might feel tender, it might not, but it's a great way to just release stress in the body, right? People who get tension around the head and neck, like headaches, this is a great point to press onto to release that tension. So you can do it on both hands. This is like some self-love, self-care, self-massage, which feels great. Hi, Alice, you just jumped on board. Welcome. Alrighty, so that's the first acupressure point I wanted to point out. Okay, so that's known as the L14 large stone. Okay, so the second one is this point underneath the collarbone. So it's like this fleshy part around the pectoral tissues. You're just digging your thumbs in and doing a nice circular motion. Oh, I'm feeling good already. And you just exhale through your mouth as you're doing this. So this is really great for bringing more life force, more chi, more prana into your heart and lungs. Yeah, just improving circulation around this region of the body. So if there's an energetic blockage here, it's most likely to feel quite tender. So notice for yourself how you're feeling as you do this. And remember to breathe deeply. Alrighty, I'm starting to feel warm and expansive already. I don't know how you're feeling, but it's feeling good for me. More energized. So the next point is, actually I'm just going to mute everyone because I'm aware that my voice might get cut off here and there if there's external sounds. Cool. The next point is just tapping on the forehead with your fingertips. And this just releases tension around the forehead, the mind. letting go of thoughts, clearing the head, clearing the mind. Sometimes we get stuck in thoughts or looping in thoughts, thinking about the same thing over and over. This is a great way to just cleanse, to let go, and to invite a new way of thinking, a new perspective to come in. Now, we did this in last night's yoga class, and one of the students made a really good point that your nails can get in the way, so it might feel a bit scratchy. So it's helpful to have short, clean nails, or just pat instead. Okay, beautiful. So those are the 3 points of touch that I highly recommend, when you wake up and you just want to prepare your body, your mind, and emotionally feel a bit more alive, awake, releasing anything you don't need. Okay, so point number 2 now. Point number 2 is around gratitude. Okay, so gratitude being focusing on what you already have, right, that you can appreciate. So what can happen is we tend to focus on what we're lacking, right? Like, oh, I wish I had this, or I wish it was like this. And that just brings us downhill, doesn't it? It just makes us feel like, life sucks. So we want to go in the opposite direction, which is about gratitude, being so thankful for all the things, the people, the situations that you have managed to attract to yourself. And the key here with practicing gratitude is to focus on abundance, okay? Abundance instead of lack. Okay, so what can happen is a common mistake people make is they focus more on, it's still a grateful statement, but it's negatively worded. Like, I'm grateful that I'm not sick. Okay, so we're focusing on being sick now, even though we're saying, I'm grateful that we're not sick, or that I'm not sick. Yeah. So we want to really phrase the gratitude statement in a positive light, like, I'm grateful that I have health and vitality. Okay, so there's a big difference between I'm grateful for my health versus I'm grateful for not being sick. Okay, they have different energy. You feel different when you say it. Okay, so you really want to focus on the positive, and you want to keep coming up with new things, right, that you are grateful for. And you just keep going until you feel, wow, I am so thankful for my life right now. Okay, so for some of us, this might be, just saying 3, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm loving life. Okay, others, perhaps you're going up to 10, right? And that's when you start to feel the sense of gratitude and appreciation in your heart. So explore this every day. Yeah. So you could say, I'm grateful for the meal that I'm about to eat. I'm grateful that I'm alive right now. I'm grateful that I have shelter. I'm grateful that I'm with a community listening to positive, empowering conversation. I'm grateful for my family and friends. And you just keep going until you're like, oh my God, I'm like gratitude out. I'm like explosive in gratitude right now. And I'm feeling amazing. Yeah. So you can just work at your own pace, go as far as you like with this. So that's the second tool that I'd like to share. That's gratitude right there. Okay. And then the third tool is around movement, the power of movement. Okay. And, we hear this all the time since we're young, and science as well, movement, exercise, yoga, this reduces stress levels, this increases endorphins, positive hormones in your system. Okay, but I really wanted to elaborate about the science a bit more so that we can, we're not just listening to things that we're already familiar with, but learning something new that can really encourage you to embody this tool of movement. Okay, so when we look at emotions, itself, yeah, emotions, whether it's frustration or joy, whatever the emotion is, they all have a vibrational frequency, okay? A vibrational frequency. So they're all a form of energy, okay? Emotions are energy moving through your body. And certain emotions have lower vibrational frequencies than other emotions, okay? So we have emotions like shame, guilt, sadness, right? They're all low vibrational frequency. They make you feel heavy, right? They make your tissues contract, right? Imagine when you're sad or feeling shame, you kind of contract your body, your tissues. So the life force, right, the energy that you breathe in doesn't really get to expand in your cells. Okay, when we're feeling emotions that are of higher frequency, like joy, gratitude, love, peace, the frequency makes us feel expansive, right? The life force, there is more capacity of life force in your tissues, in your cells, and that's why you feel lighter, you feel, expansive, and you feel vibrant. Okay. And so this is the power of emotions and, the frequency that they hold. And so obviously how you feel can affect your tissues, whether they're contracted or expansive. And then also you can move your body in a way that shifts how you feel. Okay, and that's why people do all these amazing ancient practices like Tai Chi or yoga, right? Because they literally change your tissues. We stretch, we contract, right? We open up the tissues so that you bring in more life force, more prana into your body, and you're feeling amazing. Okay. And so, yeah, definitely make time to bring movement into your day. Something as quick and easy to do is simply to just shake your body like this. Like I'm just shaking. I mean, I encourage you to do this with me. If you're shy, just turn off your video, but just shake, right? Because when we're shaking, we're allowing the life force, the energy flow to move through the body. And this is increasing the frequency, the vibrancy of energy through your system. And I'm already feeling happy doing this. Yeah, and I can see smiles there too. So it's really fun. And if you're a little shy, maybe just start with spirit fingers and then slowly make your way to, bigger, greater movements. Love it. Yeah, so that's a great way to just shake away stress, shake away helplessness, self-doubt, whatever it is, just shake it away. And you're feeling good, more confident, more happy. Can't wipe the smile off my face right now after doing that. Awesome. Okay, so hopefully by the third tool, you're feeling a huge difference already in your system. Okay, and then if you haven't yet, we still have the fourth tool, which I'm going to share now. And this is to make I choose statements. I choose statements. Okay, so last week in the satsang, I was sharing, the difference between victim consciousness and empowered consciousness. Okay, victim consciousness is when you're, in a state of victimizing yourself, right? I'm feeling sad or frustrated, angry because of this person or because of this situation, right? You're putting yourself as a victim. And from the state of victimhood, you're just going to feel miserable. You're going to feel powerless. You're not going to be able to change anything about yourself or your situation. When we're feeling empowered, we take accountability. We're responsible for how we feel, we think, and how we behave, right? And we're in charge of our lives, not letting others or the situation take over. And so this fourth tool of I choose statements is basically a reminder to you that you have choice, as to how you want to feel, right? What you want to think, how you want to behave. Okay, so you just start your statement with, I choose to feel good. I choose to be healthy. I choose to be the best version of myself right now. I choose to smile. Right? So you just keep going and going with these I choose statements, which really bring you into this state of empowerment, of ownership, of yes, you are in charge of your life and you are the only person that can take care of you. Yeah. And instead of depending on others or circumstances to affect you, really. Okay. So there we have it. I'm just going to quickly recap and summarize the 4 tools that I've shared with you today. And I just encourage you to, maybe pick a couple that you seem to love or seems to be easy to apply first and just apply them in your day every day. And, if perhaps you're comfortable and you have the time, just do all 4. Wake up in the morning and do all 4, and then just see how that shifts your day, your week, your month, your year. So recap. Number 1, pressure point releases. Yeah. The L14, this point here. We have the chest points, the tapping. Okay, point number 2, gratitude, focusing on all the things you're grateful for, what you appreciate, and phrase it in a positive way. Okay, and it just attracts more abundance towards you. Okay, whatever you are grateful for, the universe will give you more of. 3, movement. Okay, do some yoga, go for a jog, move. And if you're feeling like, there's no time or whatever it is, and you're just not able to get out there and do something, then just shake away. And this will help you feel better already. Okay. And the 4th is to make I choose statements so that you're feeling empowered, so that you are accountable how you feel, think, and behave. So there you have it. I'm going to now unmute you all so that you can share and ask questions, just to really consolidate your learning of the teachings. Awesome. So how we go, guys?
Amazing.
Amazing. Beautiful. Thank you, Crystal.
Enlightening.
Yep, enlightening. Yeah. Now, some of these you're already practicing.
Movement, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Movement. Yep. Beautiful. Good. Yeah. So some of these, it's like, yep, I've already mastered. I'm doing on a regular basis. I'm applying and I'm seeing the results. So I love it and I can't let that go. That tool go. It's part of my life now. Awesome. Now, was there anything that you felt was really new to you that you thought, oh, this is interesting. I could definitely give this a go and start applying this more regularly in my life?
I guess just making the statements.
Yep. Making the statements. Beautiful. They're so powerful. It's so simple, but so powerful. I choose to be happy. I choose to be positive. I choose to love life. Thanks, Andrew, for your share. Awesome. Anything else? Did you guys feel a difference when we did the acupressure points? Did anyone feel?
I was very tight, in the chest.
Yeah,
I felt like the pain, when I was doing it.
Yeah, like you felt tender here, quite tense.
Yes.
Yeah, which is normal. I remember back then when I was first introduced to this point, I was like, ouch. Because, obviously I had a blockage there. These are just symptoms, with tension, energetic blockages, and I just wasn't aware. But now when I press it, I'm just like, feels good. Because I do it more frequently, obviously.
Yeah.
So definitely encourage you to keep doing it. You'll find that, any blockages, any tension will definitely subside over time.
Perfect.
Awesome. And how did you guys feel when you did the tapping on the forehead?
No, I was happy, really relaxed, loved it.
Yeah, beautiful. This is a great tool when you find that, oh my God, I'm overthinking, I've got headache, I'm feeling tension, you know, you just like tap away and you'll just start to see the thoughts dissolve, feel the tension dissolve, and you could even just come from the center and drag out as well. This is actually really good aesthetically as well. It's like giving yourself a facial. You know, it's promoting collagen production on your forehead, getting rid of all those wrinkles, making it more plump. So yeah, when you feel good, you look beautiful.
So you should be adding cream as well then.
Pardon?
So you should be adding cream as well.
Yeah,
Fingers-
definitely. What you eat matters. Yeah, I didn't mention that as one of, you know, the key points, but we all know that definitely. What you put in your mouth really shows on your skin. Your skin's your largest organ. So yeah, take care of what you eat if you want to look pretty or handsome. Awesome. Does anyone want to share how they're feeling? I thought we'd just end this session with just sharing how you feel. So just in one word, for me, it would be gratitude. I'm feeling so grateful that you've joined me on this live satsang. I'm feeling so connected right now. Yeah, so just sharing one word of how you feel. If you want to elaborate, you can do that too.
Grateful.
Grateful as well. Grateful is a great feeling. Thank you, Angie. What was that? Okay, all good. So I don't know if the mics aren't working or some of you are just shy, and that's okay. As long as you're feeling it inside, that's all that matters. Beautiful. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. And just know that there will be another live satsang with Jennifer this Thursday. And then I'll be back next Tuesday at 10 a.m. to share more uplifting content that will just enhance your life. So thank you so much for joining me. And if no one has any other questions, I'm going to end this meeting so you can go about your day feeling awesome. Okay, thank you. I can see the thumbs up.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye, Kevin.
See you, man.
See you, Andrew.